Hello everybody. Today we are reviewing the Dorman part number for the Pentastar 3.6 liter engine from a Ram 1500 2017. But I believe it fits, a wide range of years and actually different Chrysler and Dodge cars at the same time. But the part number is Dorman 926. Maybe I can show it to you here. 926959. So this is the oil cooler assembly and the oil cooler housing assembly, which solves the old design assembly, the plastic design assembly. So you can see I'm replacing it on this car, for example, and what goes wrong in these cars that these oil seals here, see this one is pretty much flat, and this one as well. And when these goes bad, the valley of the engine, accumulates a lot of oil and then will fall on the back of the engine into the transmission and will cause a lot of oil loss in the car. But so the Dorman, the new Dorman kit, I just wanted to show you what it comes up with. So obviously it comes up with the new aluminum, design for the oil cooler housing, and it comes obviously with the oil cooler itself and the oil filter cap. The oil filter itself and a set of bolts. Now these are the bolts that mounts the oil cooler to the housing itself, and these are the new bolts that mounts the oil cooler, the housing to the engine block. Also comes with the set of gaskets. So these are gaskets for between the housing and the engine block, and the gaskets between the cooler itself and the housing, and then the gaskets for the intake manifold. So this car has two intake manifolds, so these gaskets covers the upper intake manifold. These gaskets covers the upper and lower sides of the lower intake. That has two intakes. So this is the lower intake side, right? So these gaskets covers. These are the gaskets to be replaced. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side, and 6 on the other side too. Yeah, so this is what this kit comes with. All these bolts here are, to be obviously torqued to the factory specs, and which I'll probably mention in the notes. But yeah, I have them here. So these bolts that mounts the cooler to the housing are 106, so 106 inch-pounds, which is equivalent of 12 newton meters. And then the bolts that mounts the housing to the engine has the same torque specs, 106 inch-pounds. And then the bolts that mounts the lower intake, the lower intake to the engine, which are these bolts, are the same, 106 inch-pounds, which is 12 newton meter. And then the bolts that mounts the upper intake, which is these bolts here. So these bolts that mounts the upper intake to the engine, these are 89 inch-pounds or 10 newton meters. I'll show you briefly. Just hold a second with me. Yeah, so I'll show you briefly the car. So obviously this is after the removal of the upper lower intake and the oil cooler. Obviously this is all now cleaned up, ready to go. And what happens is that this whole valley here will be like, you know, flooded probably to just below this knock sensor with oil, and then the oil will run back and fall in the back of the engine. Yeah, so wish you guys good luck with that, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.